Welcome to all the classic car enthusiasts. So this is part 7, I believe, of the build. I hope you're continuing to watch it and enjoying it. We went away at the weekend to Hungary and I had some problems with the E-Type, which was caused by the road conditions down in Hungary. We were in quite a rural part of Hungary, right down south, and some of the roads are quite badly, well, they're not, there's just lots of potholes. The road conditions, the camber in the road, the tarmac, they're basically like this. It's really, really terrible. And unfortunately, the E-Type being so low, caught quite a few cambers in the road over a period of a couple of days. And on Saturday, unfortunately, we went to a kind of museum place where they had a steel gate that opened, and it was on a bit of an angle like this, and there was a steel bar went across the whole length of the gate. And as I went out with the Jag, it caught the exhaust and ripped the whole exhaust off. So I'll be putting a video up on that after this one. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll let you know what happened with the E-Type, and I'll show you the video of what went on and how the damage was caused. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. This is where we're at the moment. The front bulkhead torsion or tension points have been taken off because they get a bit rusty underneath, and they're not required anyway. What we're going to actually do here is cut this. You can see it's rotten inside, which they normally do, right over where the shock absorber mount goes. What we're going to actually do here is put some 2mm plate in here, and also make a 2mm plate inside, so there'll be a box section coming from here down. And the idea then is we'll take these mounting bolts off here and we'll put them on the back. So in fact, we'll just make the bolts longer. So that's what we're intending to do both sides. This has already been repaired here. You can see on this side that the flitch panels are great, and the A-post has been taken off because it was rotten at the back, and we have to build a piece of this step here as well. We'll see how the other side is when we get round to it. But basically we're just going to strengthen the whole thing up. So you can see there's the centerpiece. It's not properly screwed in yet, but the idea is that I'll have a rubber seal all the way around it, and then you can take it out the dash to get your that's only got 3 screws in it at the moment, and you can see we've just done it now, and we're going to mark it there. See where the blue line is, and underneath, and the idea is we're going to roll that piece underneath now. So what will happen is it will be a left-hand drive car. I'm fairly sure we'll probably have it left. This side we'll put all the controls for the water pump, the electric water pump, the cooling fans, and the fuel pumps will go on this side with the start control and so on. There'll be nothing in here because also that's where the carburetor is, so we don't want any electrical stuff in there at all. And in here you can see this is where we will end up coming from here on the side here and put a tube through there. It will extend through there and into this box here, so this is where the carburetors will be, or the carburetor will be fed. So can you pull that one out? Can we take that out? So he's going to take this out just to show you how it looks inside. So you can see there's a bottom, a tubular bottom crash rail on it now, and as it turns out, where the support is here on both sides is perfect for the steering column, so it's got a lot of weight on the steering column, and you can see now how it would fit in there. So there'll be nothing in this pit section here in the centre, just right, left and right. So there we are. That's what we're up to so far, and yeah, quite a bit to do on the front, and then I'll go up to Vienna, pick up the rotisserie, so we can put the rotisserie on and we can turn it upside down and cut the overseals off, which are perfect. You can actually see that the overseals are brand new in it. You can see inside there, look, they're brand new, still got the transit paint on them. So we'll cut them down though, so that at least there's no moisture getting collected in there. And then and the nice thing is, going back to what I was saying about the box section there for the carburetors, because that can come out, you can get in and weld the back. If you try to make that solid, you'd kind of scupper yourself for welding. So this is how it's going. So yeah, it's coming on. So we'll show you progress as and when we make it. The side piece on there. I'm going to make another piece for here. The car will probably pretty much sure be left-hand drive. We'll have to do something with this back parcel shelf. Obviously somebody cut those out for huge speakers. So we'll probably use, we've got this checker plate here we can use. We pop that in the back, and we're going to also use that for the floor in the car. So, alright, so going on from there, this side has to come off, yeah, and this A-frame, you can just see there's a little bit left of it. Already started on this side, so this is a normal top suspension mount, that's coming off. The ones we'll be putting on are very similar to this. They've got the 4, and then there's another setup here. I think there's something like 6 holes in it, and the shock absorber is put through a bolt here. So instead of being hung off on the front, it's hung off here. So because it's a kind of racing suspension, and this is 2mm, so it's really thick. And then what we'll do is that will get straightened up, and then we'll put another one in here and use spacer tubing so that where the bolts go through, like here, and the ones above the top, we'll put spacer tubes or crush tubes so you can't crush it. And then this will be, then it'll come along and basically have a taper in it like that, exactly where the bonnet sits on it. So that'll be done both sides to strengthen it up. Also, there's going to be a hole here which will go straight through at 90 degrees into, you can see, there you can see it go 90 degrees straight into that air box at the back. So instead of coming through, we're going to just put plates over these. This is the normal vent hole for air, so it'll just come in here, and then it'll go right in at 90 degrees into that. And you can see there's the back box, and that'll have a seal around it as well. So yeah, it's coming on. Yeah, we just have to work out where we need to put all the switches and bits and pieces. So there we are, we're getting on with it, and we'll show you as we do more. So it's looking nice. Looks a bit strange that at the moment, but once it's all cleaned up and as I said, with this taper, this rounded edge on it, and then a cap in and everything, it'll be extremely strong compared to the single steel. So that's it just now. So thanks for watching. So stay safe, keep the faith, and enjoy your hobby. Bye for now.